this is blocks of all kinds of wonderful things, not only if you're building or renovating, but just to come through. And there are even things for your wife to buy. Or if you're a wife watching, there are things for your husband to buy. And he's going to take us on a walk through.
Sure.
And now I'm going to say nothing and leave everything to you to tell what the bargains are. When is the best time to come? Are you open 7 days a week?
We are open 7 days a week.
From when to when?
7:30 to 6 o'clock Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 4:30 on Saturday, and 10 to 2 on Sunday.
And the phone number?
Area code 607-936-9921.
And the website?
www.corningbuilding.com.
See, now you know everything you need to know.
Almost everything, but you'd really want to stop in and see all the products.
I got a question before we take a walk. Do you have a bath building supply too?
We do. We actually opened up Bath Building Company in 1996 in Washington Boulevard in Bath, which is
I know
the
it
second
well.
exit.
I know it, but can I get a discount when I go there?
It's actually the same pricing throughout. The Corning Building Company and the Bath Building Company is consistent.
Is he good or is he good? Let's walk through and tell us. I mean, there's shelves.
Well, we have about 40,000 square feet, which we're just finishing up remodeling within the next month or so. So we sell everything from lumber and building materials to windows and doors, millwork, kitchens and baths. We'll have to take you back out there. We have some exceptional working displays. We have a number of kitchen bath designers that will work with you to discover what your budget is, what type of feel that you want. And then once kitchen bath, we'll walk down here and we'll see paint, we'll see major appliances.
Wait a minute, isn't he good? He just talks on and on and on.
Lawn and garden, you'll see in the background. Hardware, electrical, plumbing. Well, when you've been in it for over 30 years, you learn these things and they're like the back of your hand. As I said, we're just going through a new store remodel. There's some empty spaces that we're bringing in product as we speak. Obviously seasonal products like dehumidifiers, air conditioners, fans.
You got everything.
We pretty much, for the household, we do have everything. We cater to your do-it-yourselfers, your contractors, and commercial accounts. So, we've supplied some materials for the new hospital in the area, as well as people that are building houses. Our demographics close out around 3 counties in the area.
Why are you better than Home Depot?
I think it boils down to our customer service. Most of the employees that we've had here.
Your prices are the same, no?
Yes, yes. I mean, you have over 30,000 items. You're going to be high on some, you're going to be low on some. There's price sensitivity in hardware and in lumber, just like there is with food agencies, with milk and butter and bread. People know the prices on certain items, and you have to be in the ballpark or you wouldn't be in business. And having been in business for 166 years, we're doing some things right. Answer your question is our people. Our people, really, the customer service, I think, is far superior than with our competition, and really, that's what the customer wants. They want to be taken care of with knowledgeable advice. And
you also get involved personally with people yourself.
Yes, I'm trying to
here.
Right. I work the week 1 and 3 weekend shifts just like everybody else in the organization, and
well, you're not the type of person who is in charge of this kind of a conglomerate. You're kind of a mogul that would be spending his days in the back seat of a limousine.
I grew up on the sales floor before I went up into the offices, so to speak, and became the CEO of the corporation about 17 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
What is this, a secret exit?
That's one of the exits that goes out to the lumber yard. But what you'll see is, this is part of our plumbing section that we have right here, and all new signage with this new layout that we have, some new colors. We'll be doing the exterior of the store when we.
It's like Walmart. It's all numbered.
Well, it's numbered, and there's descriptions underneath whether you're looking for copper fittings or galvanized fittings or brass fittings.
And you know where every single item is.
Well, we've just finished laying this out, so we're all spending a lot more time on the floor trying to refamiliarize ourselves with where the stuffs are, because after 38 years of one spot, you're used to going down there with your eyes closed. Oh, here it is, and now you have to think about it.
You've got it all on computers anyway.
Well, we have everything's on computers, everything's been labeled, and then everything's on the signage as well. So, that.
It goes on for blocks.
It goes on
and
back,
outside.
Right, and I'll take you guys up here. You guys will bear to the right, and we'll take you out into the lumber yard, which a lot of people don't realize. We have a huge 6-acre lot out back with drive-through sheds. When we moved down here off of Market Street and Tioga Avenue in 1976 through an urban renewal, we came down to this building. This building actually was completely underwater during the flood, and we renovated it. And this is the first renovation major that we had. But part of it was going out back, and at the time, we were the first organization. This is before Home Depot and Lowe's, to put everything under one roof, to put all the different materials. Before, you used to have to go to a separate store to buy paint, a separate store to buy an appliance, a separate store to buy lumber. We brought everything down here and put it under one roof, and that was a brand new thing to think about back in 1976. 6 acres of drive-through sheds and stuff.
You know, you talk very well. You ever thought of becoming an actor?
Well, I became the spokesman for the company after Eric Kirby passed away back in the 90s, and yes, so I'm pretty comfortable on camera. There's 6 acres of sheds, drive-through sheds. A lot of people don't know it. They come to the face of the store, and they think that's it, just the 40,000 square foot showroom. But what you're seeing is drive-through sheds where we're storing our appliances and our kitchens and the insulation, the sheetrock, the lumbers, the dimension, the plywood.
Which building do you live in?
This one right now, but I like to come out here. Again, this is where our family, at least the guys, the boys in the family, there were 3 boys, and we all started out here in the lumberyard. I think I drove a fork truck before I drove a regular vehicle.
And you got more buildings. Building
more
1,
buildings.
Building 2.
Building 3. There's 9 buildings back.
9 buildings.
And there are 2 main ones with drive-through, so it's easier for customer pickup, contractors to come in and get loaded on. They don't have to put stuff on a cart and wheel it through the store and then unload it into their car and so.
And you've got those new glasses.
They're getting dark.
That get dark when you're in the sun.
That's right.
Do you sell those too?
No. I'm not gonna state that one. We do have sunglasses for sale.
I bet you do. I mean, gosh, your insurance must be unbelievable.
That's a high bill too. And also during the winter time, as we all know, this last winter was really tough. We have to get payloaders in here to not only do the front plaza, but to do out back, so our contractors can come get their lumber and stuff, and our delivery vehicles can go out.
You're an amazing person.
Well, thank you, Henry.
I've never had more fun listening to somebody. I didn't have to do any
You didn't have to work?
Didn't have to work at all.
I know, sometimes we get rolling, I don't stop.
But you've got to come and see it for yourself, because aside from the mellifluous tone that he has, he's really pretty sharp and smart, and he's got stuff here that you will never leave here without buying.
That's right.
Wives and husbands and kids.
That's right.
Thanks very much.
I appreciate it. Have a great day.
See you soon.